What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Volko the Russian. We're here at a Russian powerlifting expo. This place is wild. It's huge. There's a bunch of people, lots of big guys, and lots of cool shit to see. So let's check it out and let's see what this place has. All right, let's do a walkthrough first. Let's just see what kind of things there are. So, this is a main stage here. As you can see, there are representatives from all around the world, all different parts of the world. And there are some huge guys here. I hope you guys can hear me okay, because the energy is off the charts. So keep in mind, guys, this is more of a local show as far as it goes. This is not like a main expo, similar to like the Arnold Classics or whatnot. But that being said, it's pretty busy for something of this scale. So you have food trucks here, you have clothing stands, you have people competing, and a whole bunch of different stuff. So let's go check it out. All right, so here's your clothing stands, bodybuilding and powerlifting, things like that. You have 5%, similar to, I guess how you would say, maybe like a Rich Piana themed vibe. That'll be pretty cool. Different clothing. Power lifting belts, whatnot. A gaming stand. World of Tanks. Mir Tankov. So I didn't expect to see gaming here, but apparently gaming is a big part of Russian culture. If you're familiar with Counter-Strike and Dota, they clearly they love their games. So it's interesting to see the combination of different aspects of things here, from gaming to clothing, which I would say clothing is pretty common, especially at expos. But things like the bull here, I haven't seen before. So as you can see behind me, you can see, people are going to be riding the bull and whatnot. That's cool. They also have axe throwing. So if you guys are into axe throwing, that's there too. Wrestling, they got wrestling. Wow, let's check this out.
Подходите сюда, ринку сейчас будет просто шариска на ринге. Вы готовы?
All right, we're gonna check this out. This is pro wrestling. Very cool.
Встречайте первый участник этого матча из города Набережные Челны весом 107 килограммов.
This is awesome.
Нейтан!
So guys, as you can see, there's a big pro wrestling fan base here. So really cool, very interesting to see. Then as far as games go, you have your punching bag, just to see the strength of the punch. I think a lot of you guys will be familiar with that. All right, let's keep going and let's see what else we have. More clothing. more of a motorcycle style, which is cool. All right, so this looks like the main stage here. They're I think they're actually fighting. Are they actually fighting? Oh, I think I've actually seen this. They're legitimately actually fighting. All right, guys, I don't know if you've seen this on YouTube, but these guys are actually dressed up in full medieval armor, and they go at it. So they completely go hard. They fight, swords and all, in medieval warfare style. So we have to see this.
Я удивился, что сипки прямо так. Ну, повыше. Да я не перепутал, такой же.
Wow, this is wild. Holy shit. What the fuck? Bro, it's like fucking MMA, but with swords. That's wild, man.
Уже мы все, детектив кончается, достойку быстро крутя. Я понимаю, дыхание, захватывай.
Well, there you have it, guys. That's a round of MMA night fighting in a Russian stadium at a trade show. So that's pretty wild, man. So we're gonna be moving on. So this is definitely the main stage. There's a lot of different stages here. You have, once again, there's more show expos. There's more clothing stands. There's a lot of oh, this is some really cool stuff. This is almost like a affliction style clothing brand. I'm gonna show you this. These really cool designs. Painkiller. That was awesome.
Я непременно стану легендами с формата исторических средневековых боев. Ну что
Yeah, guys, really different. So yeah, very much race show vibes, a little bit more intimate, a little bit more together. They even have different sports skills, as you can see behind me. They got table tennis, which is going on. Lots of table tennis fans. The night fight is going off too. I think this is Kajitsu. So I've seen this. So Kajitsu is interesting. On the promo video, they basically had guys fighting in the car behind me, and they were supposed to submit each other, I think. So I don't know how. I'm not too sure on the rule set or what you can do. Can you slam them? I don't know, but it looks like a fun concept. Kajitsu, guys. As you can see, Russia has a wide range of different sports, different styles, different interests, and I would say there's a lot of diversity in the sports sphere. There's a lot of different ways of playing sports and what people are interested in. So wrestling or arm wrestling, also pretty interesting here. Man, I gotta say, what's noticeable, and like this is definitely in America, you'll notice this too, but there's a lot of big guys here in Russia. Like we're talking, they're jacked, they're big, like they train a lot. So the level of training is a little bit different. Anyway, let's try to get through this crowd here. So here, guys, we're at one of the Red Bull booths, which is it's a Russian sports nutrition brand. They're very similar to, I guess, more of a hardcore angle, as you would know, similar to what your Animal would be, or brands that are a little bit more wild in that sense, right? The hardcore market here is insane. Like people here, I would say, are more into the big boys, old school animal cage style, like that grunt bodybuilding golden era of the 80s and the 90s. It's definitely very, very different here. And I gotta say, it's a lot of fun. Like the branding is designed to be around that hard, more impactful type of stuff. So you can definitely see it in the culture. You can see it in the size of the people. You can see it in how these guys, how they walk, how they feel. In Australia, for example, I think that we've definitely gone more into a much more fitness category, physique, Steve Cook style. Russia, very much big boys, very much hardcore, and it shows here. It shows a lot. So yeah, guys, interesting to see. This Red Bull booth is packed. The lines are just pretty much around the corner. So you have people lining up to meet athletes here. And look, what's interesting about Russia is they have their own localized athletes. They're not depending on other athletes from around the world. They're depending on athletes from Russia, and they've built up a base here. So it's very interesting. Very much a localized type of place. Now, what's cool is, I don't know if any of you guys or fans of fitness remember the animal cage back in the day in Australia and in Russia. They've basically managed to do a cage style here. So let's check it out. The cage is back, which is really cool. Lots of fun. So yeah, guys, so far this is basically I would say it's a trade show light, which is interesting, and I'm really enjoying it. It's the energy is good, the power is good. There's a lot of people, like a lot of people. So I should forget what it's like to be surrounded with so many people at a trade show. So it's going to be interesting to see what these kind of trade shows bring as far as revenue wise for the companies. But so far, it seems like it works a lot. I know the trade shows in Australia have definitely died down a lot ever since the COVID era. But here, they're a lot more popular. And as you can see behind me, going in full swing. All right, guys, let's go on to the next place and let's see what else there is here. This place is getting busier and busier, so it's going to be harder to show you as much different things. But it looks like there's a main stage here. Oh wow, so there's more knights here fighting behind me. Yeah, they love their knife fighting here. I think there's a lot of alternative different styles of sports that are completely unheard of or unseen in Australia or anywhere in the West. So it's very interesting for us to experience knights fighting. So guys, we're a little bit more used to powerlifting, and as you can see behind me, massive powerlifting stage, lots of big guys once again doing their thing, and It's insane. Like every corner of this place has something going on. Every corner has someone competing, someone doing something. I gotta say, I must be the only Aussie here in this particular spot. So it'll be interesting to see if anyone else has a English-speaking person. If you guys are here, please let me know. Tag down below. Hopefully we can link up and talk about something real soon. But yeah, the fitness scene in Russia is wild, man. There's so many different things to see and do. All right, let's keep moving. So,
Ты с ним. Тогда он пойдет.
all right. So what do we got here? It seems more of like an acrobatic stand. Oh, bomba. So
Время обманывает меня.
for those of you that don't know, bomba to me, the impression has been it's basically like the optimum nutrition of Russia, I would say. Lots of FMCG style foods, lots of snacks. I've actually used some of their proteins. They're really good. They taste nice. They feel like you don't feel bloated from them. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's try something else. Prime car. Man, the downside is I had so much caffeine today, but I think I'm probably caffeined out. But I really don't want to try any more slim today. So yeah. But I'm pretty sure I bought a tub of these guys too. I bought their what was it? It's their Dubai chocolate flavor one. So it was good. It was good to try it. Yeah. All right, guys. As I was saying before, there's some athletes that just look wild, man. So there's some people that are absolutely cool. Извините, я могу вас снять просто на канал. У вас такой вид. So this guy looks like Ragnar from Vikings. Глаз. Спасибо вам. So yeah, guys, lots of cool people, lots of really nice, friendly people. Cool looks, very different, very friendly. It's just an awesome energy here, man. Like everyone's good. Like it's a fun spot to be a part of. So we've kind of done a big lap of the stage, and as we're going through, we're back at the wrestling stage. So let's take a look at where we're at. I actually didn't know that pro wrestling is so popular in Russia. As you can see, one of the pro wrestlers here. That's awesome.
Так, ну я вижу прекрасный бой нашего человека. Девочки, девочки, мы приглашаем кого-то на конкурс по поеданию тортиков.
As I said, like, you know, when I went to trade shows, it's interesting. Like, I've been to trade shows in America, I've been to trade shows in Australia. I gotta say, the amount of big guys here is fucking wild, man. Like, every guy's jacked. Like, to the point where it's insane. Like, the training levels here must be completely different. Do you know what I mean? And the looks and the styles are wild too. Like, bro, they're like some Viking looking guys, you know what I mean? Like, they're just looking wild, bro. So, it's really cool. And, you know, I think it goes back to that training style that we spoke about before. You know, everyone here, they're trying to get huge. They're trying to get big. It's not about looking like a fitness model anymore. Well, not anymore. It's not about looking like a fitness model at all for these guys. It's about getting big, jacked, and have that presence. You know what I mean? So definitely a very big change to what we're kind of used to in Australia. Now, let me know down below, what kind of look do you guys prefer? I know that you know, obviously the main trend has gone more towards the fitness look, but obviously, you know, there's still a lot of people that prefer the big boy look. Where are you guys? What do you guys feel? Where are your preferences? I mean, I personally love to see as big as they can get, as mean as they can get. Even though I sponsor like natural shows and whatnot, it's still cool to see guys just give it their all. lift heavy fucking weight and go hard on it, you know what I mean? All right, so we kind of did a full loop. We're back at the power wheel stand. I think it's more like a car style show here, which is cool. Maybe that's what comes in with the jiu-jitsu thing. All right, guys, we're back at the jiu-jitsu stand, and I think these two guys are meant to compete in the car. So let's go see how these guys are. Oh, wow. So it's jiu-jitsu in the car, I think, or wrestling in the car. I gotta say, I've never seen anything like this in my life. This is wild. Oh, dude, this is full on. So it looks like the guy's got a Kimura on him, actually, but he can't pull it off because of the car seat. Oh, he's got a fucking Kimura, yes. Bro, he's about to pull off a fucking Kimura in the car. Oi, yeah. Bro. All right, that is officially the first time in my life I've ever seen that submission pulled off in a car. Yeah, insane, absolutely insane. All right, oh, they're gonna go for another round. All right, let's see. So this guy goes for the arms. This guy clearly trained. Oh shit! So, what happens if you pull out of the car? He's got the arm isolated. I wonder if that guy's gonna fall out. Oh, he's got the Kimura again. I don't know if the guy in the gray shirt does jiu-jitsu specifically, but the guy in the black definitely does. He knows how to isolate the arms. He knows how to go for the neck. So interesting to see. Oh, he's got the submission? I don't think he can get around to it. Yeah, he's got it. I think it was more of a neck crank, but yeah, he definitely got it. Damn. That's crazy, bro. That's probably the most unique show of jiu-jitsu I've ever seen in my life. I wonder if they train for this, like specifically for a car, because I mean, I wouldn't know how you even begin to train for it, but I guess you're gonna just do as much jiu-jitsu as possible and then try to apply it for a car, right? All right, there's gonna be another round. We're gonna see this. All right, so these two guys are, I'd say probably 60 kilograms. So let's see. Holy shit.
Максим Ищичев Владимировна, Владимировна,
3-4. Спасибо, Франчи, как вы выглядите отлично. Может, кто-то хочет сделать... Федерик может сделать фотографию с Алексеем на память. Алексей у нас чемпион, победитель юношеского первенства России по настольному теннису, поэтому фотографии это памятное воспоминание для вас. Крутейший сон.
He's going for a rear naked, but he hasn't got it. Oh, he's got the flip. He's got one artery though.
Пользуясь случаем, хочу напомнить про наших партнеров, которые помогают нам реализовать все эти мероприятия.
Fucking wild, man.
И попрошу для каждого подать полные аплодисменты. Видеохостинг на YouTube, национальный видеохостинг, крупнейшая ресурсная платформа для просмотра и размещения аудио и видеоролик. Никола, вспомни, что предел.
Oh, he's got the guillotine. He's got the guillotine. He's gonna pull it. Does he have the room for it? No, he pushed out. Pushed out. Does he got the guillotine? He's got it again. No, but he hasn't got the leverage. Wow, that was an awesome. That was really good. Yeah. That's crazy, man. Car Jiu-Jitsu looks like a lot of fun. We're gonna bring it to Australia, guys. Car Jiu-Jitsu in Australia. Let's do it. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up here. But lots of fun. Big event. Very active, very big. And I gotta say, I'm actually surprised. I didn't think it would be this full on. This full on, this many people, this much going on. So it's good. The brands are involved, the people are involved. There's obviously money involved here, and for brands to sponsor these kind of events, I personally know it takes a good healthy market. So there's a good healthy market here in Russia, and it's man, it's going crazy. Like, what can I say? It's a market, but it's going full on. So for things like this to take hold, you have to be successful. And obviously the marketplaces that allow these brands to sell are doing really well. You know, Russia has, I would say, 3 main online market channels, and they're doing really well. Guys, real quick, I just want to show you this. There you have it. So, you know, in my last couple of videos on TikTok and Instagram, there was a lot of commentary about, all right, well, you know, what can Russians do? What is the state here? Blah, 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 blah. I mean, look, if you look at what this trade show is, that is just one slice of an answer that I'm trying to give to everyone. There's opportunity here, there's money here for brands that want to develop. It is possible, and I gotta say, as a market, it's thriving because, you know, the last couple of trade shows I went to, specifically in Australia, I gotta say the energy wasn't the same as it was pre-COVID. And honestly, that's because they were so expensive to come to. They didn't have that ROI. That ROI wasn't there for the trade show. We're here, man, people are making money and it's worth it here. Like when you're a brand and you want to make money and you come to a trade show like this, like why wouldn't you come? You know what I mean? So anyway, so why wouldn't you come to places like this? Why wouldn't you do things like that? As you can see, look at the lines here behind me. There are people lining up to meet athletes, to talk to people. It's big, it's huge. There's an athlete here, I think, too. As I said, Russia has its own homegrown athletes, and they're very unique. There's some big boys, and you got to see that. He's from what I can tell, he's a power lifter. But as I said, guys, the line goes around the corner. And we're kind of finishing off here with the Red Bull and the Riding Bull and the axe throws where we started. So yeah, it's cool, man. One thing I do notice, there's a lot of Viking filmology here. A lot of the guys that do these kind of sports, you know, high testosterone, male type of guys, they all look like that, so really cool. And I also noticed there's a couple of people here from around the world too. Notice people here from Iran, you know, from countries that I guess are close to the Russians, so they're competing here too. Lots of big boys from countries like that, and I don't know what else to really add. There's, you know, it was a fun event. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people. It's in a good spot. It's in a well-fitted spot too. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's enough where it feels full, and it's enough where it feels like you're getting your money's worth for coming in. Now, a ticket to come in was 1,500 rubles, which is probably about 25 to 30 Australian dollars. Knowing what our trade shows cost, I believe, shit, the last time I had to pay for one, I can't remember, but I believe it was in the $80 mark. So, you know, massive difference. And of course, everything's in Australia is far more expensive. It costs a lot more to make. Here, it's a lot more different. You know, people have money to spend when they're going into the show. They're spending on subs, they're spending on the shows, they're spending on people. So everyone gets something out of it, and the venue gets something out of it. They get the recognition. So guys, I highly recommend coming in. And if you guys are ever in Russia, these kind of shows are awesome. And you know, it's just a good fun day out. Kids are here, families are here, lots of people are here. Anyway, so this is me wrapping up for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Volko the Russian. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you liked it, and we'll see you guys on the next one.